Isn't that pretty? It's gonna be hard to get around there. What up, YouTube?
What up, YouTube?
There you go. Well, that was interesting. Onwards. Our first sign of ammonite. Poorly preserved. I poked around through here trying to find where it came from. Couldn't really, but I found some calcite crystals. Pretty cool. I see there's some moss right there, and the rubble over there tells me that there was a rock fall, so let's go and take a look. Looks like we got a pretty serious rock fall, in fact. Look at all of this debris. Hopefully the river hasn't washed away the good stuff. Big concretion, it looks like. There may be a rough ammonite in there, I don't know. I'm gonna take a little look around, be super duper duper cautious, and see what we can find. Already looking at some pretty cool stuff. Got some kind of plant fossil imprint. Look at those lines. That's pretty neat. Loads of little concretions all through here. Yeah, this one's gonna require a little extra attention for sure. That's a nice looking concretion. Yeah. Oh, it's exciting. So just gave this one a few love taps to get this concretion out, and it does show evidence of an ammonite in there. This is what this imprint is. And the other side's right there. May take some doing to get out, and it looks like it's pretty crushed. As you can see, like, that's sort of a shell there of something. This is the ammonite there. Yeah, we'll give it some love, see if I can even get it out of there, but we'll see. And there we are. Got it out. It looks like with a good prep, we may be able to get something out of that, which is pretty cool. Not quite sure what species it is. It doesn't have any ribs on it. It could be a Godiceras of some kind, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to get that ID'd, so don't take my word for it. But it is pretty cool. We got an ammonite already. Holy smokes. Let's keep looking. So we picked through over there a little bit. Managed to find an ammonite. But looking through over here, check this out. Just hanging out, eh? Isn't that lovely? It looks like a good portion of that's complete. That's really nice. Yeah, rock falls are a funny thing. So they are a really good way of finding cool stuff, but they're also a really, really good way of getting yourself killed. Because we don't really know how stable everything up there is. And just given the weight of all of the material up there, if it wanted to move, it would move, and it would do it very quickly. Yeah, almost instantly, you'd be a pile of rocks. So you gotta be mindful. You don't really want to be what's in what I call the bite for very long. You don't want to be in it at all. I'm just stupid, okay? So don't do what I do. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I went out to got myself a little haircut, and then I didn't know what else to do with the rest of my day off, so I was like, I haven't been to the river in a minute. I've been beachcombing. I've been to Port Hardy, Port McNeil, I haven't been fossil hunting. That's kind of my thing. So here we are. I'm gonna keep looking through here though. It's, you know, looking pretty good so far. I just want to keep going. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit once I find something worth showing you. Found a neat one for you. Check this out. Little oyster clam boy. Look at the detail on that bad boy. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's another little rock fall here too, so I'm picking through. Wish me luck. It's a little ammonite, or a piece of it. One of the outer whorls. It's nice. Alrighty, sun is going down, so I better get the heck out of here before it gets dark, because I didn't bring a flashlight. That would have been a good idea. Found a few more off camera. That is a ammonite. Beautiful little thing. Looks like it'd be pretty easy to prep out, just judging by the size of the rock, the missing space here. Probably not complete, but still neat. We have this little devil. I don't know if you can see the keel of it right there. So the majority of it's still inside the rock, and judging by the amount of, like, the size of the rock and the amount of space, it most likely is complete. Which is pretty cool, yeah. So this was a fun little outing. Impromptu. Short and sweet. What have you? I think what I'm going to do is a prep video. That's sort of what I've had in mind for a while now, and I just haven't really got to it because it's a bit difficult. It takes a really long time to do, and I just don't know how to properly do that. So it'll be some trial and error and what have you. But I think that's what I'll do next, because pretty well all of these need some prep and whatnot. So yeah, you can look forward to that in the future. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, maybe drop a like and subscribe. That would be cool. And that way you'll be first in line for the next video. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.